Hi there, and welcome to the SOMA Open House. We're about to show you an orientation to the platform. The first 5 minutes shows you how to manage the different features, and for the rest, we're going to go on a tour into the lounge and the booths. It'll show you how you can peek into the lobby to see who's there, meet folks in the lounge, and check out the exhibitors. While you're here, we hope you'll drop by the SOMA booth to introduce yourself and let us know how it's going. And we have some games that you might enjoy. If you click on Stage, you'll see a list of the games that we have. So have fun. All right, so we see a row of icons on the left and a row of boxes on the right. We'll talk about those later, but I want to look at the ones on the left. These are the main ones. The very first one on the left is floor. So if we hit floor, it takes us to the floor. It shows us what events are going on. And we're still setting things up, so there's not much going on. We have several sessions, Games 1, Games 2, orientation to the SOMA platform. We also have some booths. We haven't got them all loaded up yet. By the time you come, it'll be all nicely organized. So let's go back to the left and get off the floor. Right underneath the floor is the icon for Stage, so we're going to go to Stage. Now we have to go over to the right because now a panel has opened up that lists all the events on the stage. And again, we're just putting this together, so there's only 3 sessions. So we're going to go back to the left, and under Stage is Lobby. We hit Lobby, and again, over on the right, we have a lot of names of people, some of them with pictures. And these are, we'll talk more about these later, but these are the people who were on the platform or are on the platform at the moment. Right now, nobody is on the platform except me. So if they were, they'd have a little green dot next to their name so that you would know that they're actually here. But whether they're here or not, you can leave them a message, and we'll talk about that later. And they'll get the message next time they come back onto the platform. So we're going to go back to the left. Underneath Stage and Lobby, we have Lounge. This is my favorite part. Over on the right, now we see on that panel these little boxes that show tables. And tables number 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Underneath the table, it says grab seat. And if I was in the mood, I would grab a seat and show up here. And we'll talk more about that later. So we're going to go back to the left again. Under Lounge, we're going to hit Booths. And we hit Booths. And again, we haven't set everything up, so there's not too much here yet. But you would be able to see a website with information about the booth. And we're going to go here when there is going to be someone available, and we'll see that we can grab a seat. To the right of the booth in the icon is a little chat box, and if we click that, we can actually leave a message to the vendor. Now we're going to go back to the left again. Underneath booths, we have handouts. When there's a conference going on, all the presenters who have handouts will upload them, and so you can get all the handouts from all the sessions just by clicking on handouts, and you'll see them all listed. You click on it and it goes right to the handout. And the last thing on the left under handouts is the help desk, and for some reason that's where all the administrators are, all the conference planners, the volunteers, etc. So if you don't see somebody in the lobby listed as having been on the platform, look under help desk, because it may be that we are a volunteer or a conference organizer, and there we are. So we have all of them say unavailable except mine, because I'm here. So you could push enter, and if I'm there, you could talk to me. Otherwise, you can leave me a message. So let's see what happens. Okay, but that's not set up right now. So we're here before things are set up. So let's go back again, and we have on the far right some boxes I said. At the top right, whatever room you're in, you're going to have a way that you can mute yourself or turn your mic on. So you click on that and it says mic off, and then you click on it again, it says mic on. Again, this is in the boxes to the right, far right. Underneath mic on is camera on, so if we click that, we can turn our camera off or back on. Underneath that is present. That's the term for sharing your screen. So you can let's just see what happens if we click on that. And then we have an option to share our screen should we choose, and I don't choose to. So there we go. We can cancel that. Underneath present is discuss. and I haven't quite, that has different uses in different rooms, so we'll talk about that later. Underneath that is polls. That's primarily for the, if there's a questionnaire or a survey going on. And you'll see this a lot when you're going to the sessions, because the presenters will have their polls. And in every room, at the bottom on the right, on this row of boxes, is a way to leave. You can leave if you want to, wherever you are. So now we're going to go to the lounge, because I did videotape some activities when there were people here, and they were all in table 2. So we're going to grab a seat, and I'm going to take you to the night that we had some folks here, and we're going to continue the orientation from table 2 with some other folks. Next, we see Donna while she is in one of the back stages where presenters and administrators can go. So, as I said, there's floor, there's stage, there's lobby, and there's lounge. When you hit lounge, on the right side you see all these tables. And we've already got a couple people here. But let's see, we hover the mouse over top and it says Belinda is in there. This other person is Aileen. So we've got 2 people. And the thing is that we can watch what they're saying by clicking on watch. They don't know we're watching
There's
them.
a lot. I've been clicking around and I'm not sure that
So we're going to leave them. So we're going to go join them. So we're going to go click on lounge. Go to table 2. We're not going to listen this time. We're going to go down below and grab a seat. Hey guys.
Oh, there she is.
I want to let you guys know that anybody can hover over our table and watch and listen without us knowing. Yes.
Without us knowing?
Without you knowing. I don't know if you know, but as you were talking, I hovered over there and hit watch, and we could see and hear you guys talking about how you try to find your way around. So I want to show everybody how you can prevent that from happening. So to the right you have the boxes are in a column on the right. It says go private, mic on, cam on, present, and leave. And so if I get tired of your company, I'm going to hit leave and I'm out of here. So I don't know where I'll end up, but I'll be leaving your table. If I want to share the screen, I can actually, I don't know what's on my screen. I don't know what I want to share. But
Make sure it's appropriate.
That's right. Make sure it's cleaned up. So you hit by present. That will share your screen. The cam on means that I can turn my camera off or turn my camera on. And then the mic on, I can mute myself. And I'm speaking now and they can't hear me. Could you hear me when I was mic'd? When I was muted?
Nope.
All right. And then go private with a little lock on it. I hit that and
Nobody can see us at the table?
nobody can see us at the table. That's right. They can hover all they want. They're not going to be able to see it. So I'm going to leave the room and do that just to see if that's actually true. So I'm going to leave. I'm going over to here and leave. Goodbye. I won't be able to get back in. So in about a minute, once you unlock it, so I can come back in. But I'm going to show them that I can't spy on you anymore. Donna clicks the leave button. So now we're going to go back to the lounge, and we find our table with our friends. And again, we know who's in there. It's Belinda and Aileen. And but now there's nothing I can click to watch them, so they are private. In fact, you can see there's a little lock on the door there. I mean, on the square in the middle of the table, it says it's locked. Let's see if they'll unlock me. There's no place for me to grab a seat because they have the door locked, and no one can hear them or see them or even come in and sit with them. So let's see what happens when they take the lock off. Okay, they took the lock off. Now we can watch them. Donna clicks on the word watch for table 2.
Yeah, she can come sit down with us.
All right, so let me go stop spying on them and grab a seat. I'm sorry, guys. I told you I was going to behave myself, but I spied on you again. As soon as you unlocked the door, I just wanted to see.
Oh, you spied before you came in?
We spied on you, yes, and you were talking about me and coming back in. So
Yeah.
that's great. It gave a nice little demonstration for people who want to come in here, that they be aware that people can listen in without them being aware of it. But that if you're in the table and it's important that you keep it private, you can lock the door, and then nobody else can come in and nobody can um, watch you. I'm going to explore with you for a little bit more. So next we're going to hit lobby,
Okay.
and again, without leaving the room, you can see all the people who are or were in the platform, and we see now that Dina has a little green now, so she is here. So let me give her a little message. Say,
Actually, I don't see that. Where do you see it? On the audience?
oh yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, hit audience, and
Okay.
so we're gonna say D. We are in table 2 of the lounge. So we'll see if she comes in and
So you
joins
just
us.
select a person and then you can type a chat.
Yeah, you want to chat? You want to send a message to me? Well,
Well,
I'm recording
I-
again. Let's go ahead. Oh,
Oh.
Hi.
so glad to see you.
Yes, glad to see you guys. Hi, Lindy. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm all right. It's been a day. Hi, Irene. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
So, you've been busy. The booths look nice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What all did you do? By the way,
of course.
we're recording, if that's okay with you.
That is just fine.
Okay.
I'll try to, keep her down.
So I'm looking at the booths right now, and let's explore. We've got 4 of them up right now, and we will hopefully have more at the conference. But so if we could you do me a favor and go sit at your booth? What do you have to do to get into your booth? You have to leave here and
Yes, and I'll go into my booth, and then y'all can come in one at a time and visit me.
perfect. I'll do a video it. Thank
Okay,
you.
I'll be there in a minute.
All right, bye. Oh, cool. This is
What's her booth? Let's explore.
Oh, let's explore. And now it says enter. Okay.
awesome. Let's find out what happens when we enter. So I guess I'm going to be leaving you guys. You have a nice day, and I'll be spying on you before I come back. So, bye. Well, hi.
Well, hello, Donna. How are you today?
I am
I'm
fine.
good.
I'm so glad to be in your booth. Well, thank you so much. This has been a pleasure. I will leave you, and I'll see you at the lounge. We're in table 2,
Bye.
in case you want to know. Bye.